Here's Johnny.
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Price.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
And like that, he's gone.
Just read an interesting article on Script Magazine's website. I'll include a link to the article in the description, as always. The article is talking about how your screenplay should build momentum. And the analogy that the author used was that of a snowball rolling down a mountain towards a wall, slowly picking up steam until it was unstoppable and smashed up against the wall in a glorious snowy climax. And the whole time, I just kept picturing Frosty the Snowman singing and dancing for the little kiddies on Christmas when along comes some screenwriter's snow boulder that just mows him over and flattens him back into snowflakes. The little kiddies would, of course, be in tears over the snowy splatterfest. The whole thing makes me smile, but then again, most would consider me a pretty sick individual. Now, the reason I bring this all up is not because it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, but because in just a few days, we're having our first ever short, sweet community workshop, and it's all about screenwriting. The technical elements of a film are now much easier to control. We know that. You can shoot a film on an iPhone or DSLR that looks and sounds as good as something that was shot on a much more expensive Hollywood 35 millimeter film camera. But where many films fall apart is the story. If you don't know how to take your idea and turn it into a story for film, all the technical tricks in the world aren't going to help you. Part of that visual storytelling is learning how to draw an audience in and then getting them to stay with you while the tension builds to your climax. It sounds simple, but many filmmakers don't get it, and so their films don't work. They're slow and boring. If you want to learn to be a better filmmaker, you've got to learn to tell a better story, and you've got to master the basics. Don't think that you're too good to take an introductory level screenwriting workshop just because you've written some scripts yourself. Every great screenwriter will tell you that studying those fundamental things is what made them great. And that's what we'll be covering in Saturday's workshops, the fundamental principles of screenwriting. If you get one new idea from this workshop, then it will prove to be infinitely more valuable to your filmmaking career than the $20 cost of registration. Get all the details about the workshop in the link that I'll include in the show notes. Remember, if you want to learn how to make better films and act on camera, Guerrilla Film School has got you covered. We put together a free training video on how directors and actors can work together on set. You can get instant access to this free training right now by going to guerrillafilmschool.com/training.